Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Hi. Hey. What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
Yo, it's Tavon Greatness Patterson. Want to listen to Hot 7025 on the go? Download the Hot 702.5 app on the Apple Store or Google Play Store if you got an Android like me.
Let's get it.
Tune in now on hot7025fm.com.
All right. You guys are tuned in to Hotlyte right here on hot7025fm.com. I am fine as Carrice, and listen, I have a dope artist that I'm going to be talking to today. It's a good conversation. I feel it already. I feel the good energy. I feel the good vibes, okay? And she cute too. So I am excited to go ahead and introduce to you. I got NATOREE ZELAI right here in the building. How you feeling, girl?
I'm blessed, and it's NATOREE ZELAI. I know a lot of people.
ZELAI.
NATOREE ZELAI, yeah.
ZELAI. We not forgetting it. ZELAI. I like it. I like it. How are you feeling?
I'm blessed. I'm feeling good. I'm excited. This is my natural energy every day.
I like it. I like it. That's good. That's good vibes. Good energy.
And I love your hair.
Oh, thank you.
Believe it or not, I have locks under here.
You do? I love it. I'm like a year and a half in, I think. I'm a year and a half in.
And they look good.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. So listen, I see you out there with your pearls on, girl. I love it.
Just a little bit.
So I got so much information on you, and I think that it's important to I like to get down to the real juice, right?
Yeah.
I know we always talk about like how did you get into doing music and all of that good stuff, and although I think that that's a very relevant question,
right.
I want to know like what part of art, like in your brain, what part of you said, you know what, this is the part of art that I'm gonna do, like when did it click for you to say, okay, I'm gonna be this, or you were writing something as a kid and this, like when did that happen for you?
Right. If you want the honest to y'all truth, that light switch never went off because this is literally what I was created and born to do. There was never like a moment where it was like, oh, I want to express myself this way. For as long as I can remember, I was always singing. There was always music in my house. I was always expressing myself through sound, through music, through production and creativity. My grandfather is a singing musician. My mother is a singer. And so I was just born with this anointing and gift to share my story through song. I'm a natural writer. So anytime I need to express myself, writing it in song form and singing and getting it out was just a natural response for me. So I honestly didn't, there wasn't like a specific moment where it was just like, oh, this is what I want to do. It was like, no,
It was
this
just
is
in
what you're
you.
created to do. Yeah.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just there.
You know what? I came from a singing family, and
Yeah.
you know, my mother saying, "Listen," they would say that my mother sang better than Whitney Houston, and I love me some Whitney. And so my mother would wake us up singing. You know, she would sing a song, and so we always heard music. So I get exactly what you're saying. You're like, it wasn't something that clicked for me. It just was what it was.
It was me. Yeah, it was just a part of me. Yeah.
So was that like a church thing? Did you guys sing in church, or was just something in your home?
Yeah, my father's a bishop. Well, he's a doctor now, but he's a bishop, and so I did grow up singing in church. I would say that's where it started for me, actually expressing myself in front of other people. But
Do
it
you
was
remember
always
the first
in me.
song you sang in church?
Girl, no. Girl, no.
You know what?
I gotta go in the archives for that one. Like.
And I'm a singer, and I do remember the first lead. It was "If Anybody Asks You Who I Am." It was like in the kids choir. So I remember that because I don't know if I was just so nervous, and because I come from a singing family, you know, it's like I feel like it's a little bit of pressure, you know, to just be a singer too.
Yeah, the only
Did you
song
have
I can
that?
remember, yes, the only song that I can remember, my dad, when he would go preach at other people's churches, he would take me along with him, and I was always his opener for him preaching. And I sung the mess out of this song, Yolanda Adams' Alabaster Box.
Okay.
That's the song that I wore down for like 3-4 years. I'm like, can I see something else, Daddy?
That's it. He liked that. He liked the way that song went through.
Yes.
I like it. That's interesting. Yeah, I like that. Just it's just in you, and I think that just even listening to some of your music, it's just in you, and I like. Do you feel like over time? So I think a lot of people we were raised in church, and then we have these awakenings as we get older.
Right.
And then so. And I could tell by your music that you had an awakening, right?
Yes.
When you had this awakening, like, did you feel a little withdrawn a little bit, or did you feel like, like, okay, now I understand this and that? You know what I mean? Like, what did that feel like for you?
If anything, it was reaffirming and reassuring for me, because for years, I was trying to find my way in music. And when I realized that what music actually was, there's 3 categories. There is gospel, there is secular, and then there's carnal. And I don't touch that. But growing up, we're taught that secular music, if it's not gospel, it's not glorifying God. But in all actuality, secular music is just music that feeds your soul. So as I was going through stuff, and when I would pray and I would write and ask God to help me write, you know, whatever I'm going through, and he would give me the lyrics, and I'm just like, I don't have to be stuck in this box.
Right.
If I'm called to go out to these people, I need to show them that I can relate to you, and this is how you can express your purpose and your everyday walk. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. I call it bridge music, where it's just me feeding your soul and being a bridge for you on how you can apply God to your daily life. That's literally what I call it.
I like it.
Thank you.
Good. So I want to get into some of your music, and of course I have plenty of questions that I'm going to be asking you as well. But you have some videos, and you know what? I love the color. Can we say that or nah? I mean, because I love.
You like the color?
I like the colors that you have. Like,
Okay.
I like the vibrant energy that you have with you know. And it may be just a work of art. It may be the art in the back. It's just.
I'm really in my dream world. I'm really a pop star, and I'm like the Black Katy Perry. Like I love the colors. I love everything color.
Yeah, so I think that's probably one of the first things that I noticed. Is just the vibrant part of color.
Yeah.
So I have ATM Baby. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Tell the people.
I'll tell you a little bit of the story. So I was dating another artist. I was dating this celebrity artist and this rapper. And he had a gambling problem. And I noticed early on that I'm like, can I say the N-word?
Yes, you can say it. We're
okay,
free
I was
over
like,
here.
okay, I know. I was just like, nigga, I'm not your ATM. Like every time it's like, can I borrow $800? Can I borrow $200? I'm like, you make thousands of dollars, way more than I do. We're both on tour, and you're making way more than me. Why are you borrowing money from me? He has a gambling problem. So I wrote that song like, I love you, I like you, everything's good, but I'm tired of being your ATM. It's ridiculous. So that's where this song came from.
Well, go ahead and introduce it to the people because we need to know more.
It is your girl NATOREE ZELAI. This song is ATM Baby by yours truly. Y'all enjoy. Let them know.
Goodness gracious. Let's get into it. That's a vibe. I love that.
Thank you.
So, okay. So you told us about you became the ATM. Okay, for the mans. So who did the video? How was it inspired? Did you give the details of how you wanted this to be, or how did that go?
Exactly. The reason why I don't have as much music videos as I would like on my YouTube is because I'm a big visionary. I really want to be known for my treatments, like my visuals. So if I can't pull the vision off, then I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
It was Keith COC out in Miami, Florida. Shout out to Keith. And wonderful team. He has a dope team out there. They had the whole team together. It was my vision, my storyline, My boy Oscar was my date in the in the leading male role in the video. So shout out to Oscar. But yeah, no, it was my visual, my vision. Shout out to the dancers, my girl Delette, and the other two young ladies, Gabby, and I'm trying to think of the other young lady's name. Hope she doesn't get mad at me for that. But yeah, yeah, it was my vision. I like to put a storyline together, and I like to make it. Most videos out now, they don't. The visual never fits the song. It's always like some random distant thing, and I'm big on that. I need to actually see the story if I'm listening.
Right, right. Because I think that when you are an artist, like in a musical sense, like you should be a storyteller.
Yeah.
We hear rappers being storytellers often, right? But when we hear R&B or neo soul or whatever, artists that sang, okay, we want to hear the story. Like, yeah, and so that kind of reminds me of like Jill Scott. Jill Scott tells a story, like
I get it a lot.
You can feel what he smelled like based off of her story, and I think that's good. So, who influenced you to do this type of music? Was there someone you listened to, you're like, you know what, I really feel that, I really feel that vibe? Was there any influences like that?
There's like influences for different things. So like I have influences for like my lyrical like storytelling, like the way I express it. There's some for just like the visuals or the aesthetics, and some for like my vocal sound. I'm more of like a indie pop soul. I'm in between pop and soul. I would say names that we know would definitely be Janelle Monáe, definitely Jill, a little bit of India Irie, Whitney is definitely my main. Whitney and Aretha vocally, and like soulfully, those are my two main inspirations vocally. But as far as creativity, I really get that from more of like Aaliyah and Janelle Monáe and Missy Elliott, and more of a like a 90s vibe. That's kind of where I get like my aesthetic and my feel for my videos. Nice.
I like that. So you have a new album coming out.
It's already out.
So tell the people where they can stream it real quick.
You can stream it on all streaming platforms, except for Spotify.
Oh my gosh.
Spotify is like Spotify so petty. Well, I have started doing Google ads, and because like I'm not famous yet, but I'm very local, so I had low streams for years. And then once we started doing the campaigns, my numbers started increasing too fast, and they flagged it.
Oh my gosh.
So it's everywhere but Spotify. I have to re-upload it to Spotify, but it's okay. But you can get on iTunes, you can get on Tidal, you can get on Apple Music, YouTube. Go to my YouTube. The playlist is on my YouTube.
And you know what's interesting is because I also DJ, and we obviously have DJs who are part of the station as well. So with iTunes and Tidal, like I think that artists are used to like sending over the MP3, but with iTunes and Tidal, we can stream it lot from our
directly.
Yes, so that's a new thing for iTunes. Yeah, Tidal has had it for a while, but so when you go to places, you can tell them like, hey, play my song. And they should be able to pull it up if they're streaming through iTunes.
That's dope. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Good to know.
So, okay, so your album's out. Tell us about it.
My album is called The Purge, Healing a Healer. I am a natural born healer. I heal through my music, through my stories and my experiences. And this relationship, situationship, whatever, it lasted 5 days short of a year, and it was the most draining, emotionally, mentally, and verbally abusive narcissistic relationship I ever experienced. And he was not who he portrayed himself to be, seeing him on TV and just knowing him. And so meeting him and being surprised that he was even interested in us talking and dating and flying me out and flying to come to my shows and this and that, and like building this relationship, all for him to just kind of be a leech on my light, on my love, and not really reciprocate, but keep me bound. This whole album is about that process, meeting him, going through all of the issues, the breakup, and then the healing and the therapy session afterward, and finding myself again. Like, it took me 2.5 years to heal.
Yeah, that healing process from a breakup, whew, child, it takes a long time. It's rough. It is rough.
And that one was crazy. Usually it don't take me that long because I'm a, tough cookie, but that one, girl, that thing picked me like a porcupine. Picked all of the pricks, honey. So that's what the album's about for anybody that's going through a relationship, and you feel like you're not seen, and you feel like you're exposed and vulnerable and you can't really get over it. I walk you through your healing. There's like therapy sessions in between the songs and throughout the songs. There's voice clippings of actual arguments. I used to record our conversations because my family wouldn't believe that he was really talking to me like that. So I have hours of recordings, and we took a few clips from the recordings of our arguing, and they're in the actual songs. They're in the actual album.
Interesting.
So it's very juicy.
The tea.
Yes.
The tea is in there.
Yeah,
okay.
It's very juicy.
So we're gonna get into. So I'm gonna get into first VCRs because I need to. The people need to see that. But you also have 2 songs that we're gonna get into that's on your new album. What songs are those?
The ones on the new album that I really want you guys to hear is 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
That's when this Negro decided he wanted to disappear for 6 weeks. And then What You Did. What I found out after the breakup, one of the girls that he was talking to was a family member.
Okay.
So that's a good one.
I'm sorry, you can't skip over it. We need the tea.
We're gonna get to it.
Because what?
Because he still doesn't know, and I didn't warn her. She found out on her own.
Ooh, child. Boy. Well, listen, tell us about VCRs, and we're going to get into that, and then we're coming up with all the tea.
VCRs is a project I did way before any of this. I love it. It's very nostalgic, and it's a song about reminiscing about life before the internet, families and homes, and what was fun and entertainment, and what was our childhood like before the internet, and how I wish we can get back to that. So, yeah.
VCRs it is.
All this technology, well, I said it. It's making everyone lazy and nosy, I get it. But what happened is we TikTok famous, now aren't you with it? Nah, I just wanna go to the times back in when my friends to the park was a vibe. Those sticks and stones may break my bones, don't try. So if you know the why, got your heart look towards the sky. For when fathers were in the home for the time. Where did the time go? No one knows. What if we were back into the days where all we do was VCRs, icons, and no phone? What if we were back into the days where all I know is mama sent me that street light home?
I'm about to cash this check.
All right. So listen, that's a good vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. I like it.
Got a little bounce to it.
Okay, so real quick, we got to get into 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Where you go, child? Where you go?
Apparently, he needed to get his mind together. He went to probably one of the other, 7, 11, 50 million women he had. He had a female in every state. Every state he toured, and he had a female.
And so, are we not releasing who this is, or what?
Oh, nah.
We not doing that? See,
No,
we
because
supposed to get the tea.
in one of my songs, which song is that? Yeah, in What You Did, which I'm gonna get over to you, but I mentioned that, like, he used to get on me and he was like, stop telling people about this and stop telling people that. And I'm like, I'm not going around telling your name. I don't need you for clout. I got my own name, and my name holds weight. And when people discover me, it's not going to be on the back of your own fame. It's not. So if people figure it out, they figure it out. A lot of my friends and family know. People on my personal social media know. So I don't have to worry about it. But like when it comes to TikTok, I'm like careful what I post and what I say, because I'm like, once it blow up, then I just don't want to get that phone call and be like, I didn't need him. So no.
So so you're already popular and famous now, okay? So you're saying after you get these additional 50 million streams, right, you might spill the tea? Is that what you're saying?
I won't have to. I think
but
it's
we
because
don't need the tea.
He hasn't heard my album because I feel like I would have got a phone call by now. He's specifically not blocked because I'm waiting for the day where he hears the album and hears his voice, and then the world finds out, and then he calls me.
So will you take him back?
Oh, never.
Okay, I just want to clarify.
Oh no, we're not together because he had a baby on me and told me when I landed back from London the day I was supposed to see him. Yeah, so now I'm good. That'll never happen.
Y'all gotta chill out here.
Yeah.
Like I like honesty and just being upfront. Tell me what it is. Don't let me figure it out.
I had the nerve to beg. I still wanna hope we can get around this and hope we can work this out. And I see myself, our potential future of getting married one day and this and that. Yeah, nah, that was my deal breaker.
I feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, go ahead and introduce 3, 2, 1. We're going to go ahead and get into it.
Again, this is my #1 hit off the Purge Healing and Healer album. My song you guys enjoy by yours truly, NATOREE ZELAI. 3, 2, 1.
Nigga, where you been? It's 10:15 on my pace is running thin. I cannot defend. I'm my ADHD, might get fired up. Gon' break me up the news that you died. How can you deny you're a problem? Not the side, but the maybes that you hide. Cause nigga, it's been 6 weeks, 5 days, 4 hours since you called my name. I left 3 texts, 2 calls, no answer saying you're okay. When it's been 6 weeks, 5 days. since you called my name. 3, 2, 1, it's no fun. Nigga, I'm done. Run around with your friends claiming you're innocent. Yeah, I know, I got you. When you had a female in every state, and that's evident. Yeah, I know I got you. A family affair, but failed to mention all the affairs hidden in your mentions. Yeah. No, it's to your pride, while I'm dukes on your side. Yeah, the greater your mind on me, oh my. Let up by your promises. Don't care about your resting. Played on my intelligence. How dare you when it's been 6 weeks, 5 days, 4 hours since you called my name. I left 3 texts, 2 calls, no answer saying you're okay. When it's been 6 weeks, 5 days, 4 hours since you called my name. 3, 2, 1, it's no fun. Nigga, I'm done.
Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on hot7025fm.com.
All right. We are back in action. We got some more music coming, okay? And listen, if you haven't been tuned in already, you got to hit the rewind button because we have some jewels here, okay? And eventually we're going to get some tea, all right? But we are going to get into some more music. Stand by real quick while I get my girl on here. All right, we are back in action.
Yay.
Yes. Yeah, I love your vibe.
Thank you.
I don't understand. Like you should be blowing up here in just a second. Like
we working on it, girl. I'm about to I'm going on my world tour.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to send something to you right now, so give me 2 seconds.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm going on my world tour.
Mm-hmm.
And where you go? There you are. Found you. Yes, I'm going on my world tour, and we're hitting up Tokyo.
I love that.
South Korea, Vietnam, Italy, India, London, Germany. So, yeah, your girl's finna be a household name pretty soon.
I love that. So I'm getting one more song from you real quick.
Yes, I'm sorry. I had to do it via Drive because we couldn't find everything.
We'll make it. We'll see if we can make it work, and then we go.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Nope, it does not want us to be great.
It don't.
Mm-mm.
It's all good. They just gonna have to stream it.
But you know what? I think that I can stream it, so
You
I'll pull it
think
up while we
so?
talk. Yeah, I'll pull it up while we talk. And
Okay.
Okay, so you're talking about this tour. We got Tokyo.
Yes.
We got where else? Repeat that just one more time.
We have Tokyo, Japan. We have South Korea. We have Italy.
Italy, that's my favorite place.
I've never been. I'm so excited to go.
It's my favorite. It's so romantic. So just be.
I
It's
know.
romantic for no reason. Okay, it's like you get there and it's like, it's just romantic. So.
Oh man, I'm gonna put that on my honeymoon list. Then when I get a man, whenever he's up. So okay, definitely. And India, surprising enough, India. And we have London. I love London. This will be my third tour in London. Absolutely love London. First time in Berlin. And what I said Vietnam. And there's a bunch of other smaller countries. Definitely Singapore. I have a music friend there too. So a lot of Southeast Asia. 2 countries within India. And a lot of Europe. It's going to be a
When is this tour starting?
In July.
In July. Dang, that's
in July. Yes. We're almost done getting everything together, me and my team. But it's a promo tour. So we're going to be doing targeted marketing and advertising in those countries. And I feel like I've done a lot in the States and it hasn't really done much. But I get a lot of love when I'm overseas.
For overseas,
so, yeah. So I'm like, let me build up out there and then come back and do a little bit in the States to see where I'm at.
I like it. Okay, tell me about what you did.
So, this actually wasn't going to be on the album. I thought I finished the album. I had to find space to fit this in the storyline. My album is 16 tracks. That includes the therapy sessions from the beginning to the end. So all the stories are like the relationship from beginning to end. And I was just like, dang, this is after the breakup, after everything. My mom yapping her mouth, right? She's telling my auntie, she was like, yeah, this nigga, this and that, da, 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 da. My auntie don't know who he is, never heard his name. She's like, my auntie go back home, calls my mama 2-3 days later and said, guess what? My mom was like, what? She was like, remember that dude you told me Tori was dealing with and he did this and da 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 da? She was like, yeah. She was just like, why did my niece call me and tell me, oh, auntie, guess who I just met? And he wants to fly me out to his house and we just started da 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 da. And why she said his name was so and so, I was like, small world that 2 days after you even find out this man exists, your niece just happens to tell you she just met him. I said, oh, okay. So in the beginning of this song, I'm like, I heard the other day you got a new bae. Would you believe me if I told you she was family? No, you wouldn't. I ain't even gonna tell her nothing. Because you think I'm out here telling everybody our business? I don't need you. I got my own name. And that's what the song is about.
Well, go ahead
and people will find out. So this song is called What You Did. You will hear a little John B reference in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna just let you hear it. And but it's called What You Did because you know what you did and you're not who you portray yourself to be on TV, and the people will find out soon enough. Enjoy.
Child. See, you know everybody gonna be listening to that clip trying to figure out,
Right.
trying to put it together.
There's 4 different clips all throughout the album. You gotta listen to the album. You might figure it out.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate hanging out with you today.
Me too. You're such a beautiful spirit. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm definitely going to put some of this in rotation. Just so you know, you can also tell your fans they can go to hot7025fm.com and they can request your song as much as they want to.
Y'all go to hot7025 and request your girl.
Yes. Tell the people where to find you on social media and all that good stuff.
You can find me everything NATOREE ZELAI. It doesn't matter what social platform. NATOREE ZELAI. NATOREE across the board.
Nice. Well, thank you again.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you next time.
Yes. Y'all have a blessed day. Shalom.
Bye. Hey, listen, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us right here on hot7025fm.com. You can catch that video, or you can hit the replay, us on YouTube and Twitch, and it will be on TikTok as well. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. Bye.